Well, hello again. And as you can see, we're at the beach. Back at Sunset Cliffs. You know, I like this place. It's a pretty cool, very scenic, sun's out, beautiful day. But I'm also introducing you to my new street bike. 2006 Suzuki Katana. Just picked it up yesterday out in Yuma. 2006 600. It's a pretty sweet bike. I've had Bandits before, and this is a very similar bike to Suzuki Bandits. Has the same, practically the same engine, inline 4. A few things I got to do to it. I had the fairings off this morning. I changed out the brake fluid. That was really nasty. I need to put a new front tire on it. That's seen better days. I gotta take them forks out and put new fork seals in it. But other than that, I gotta put a new chain on it. I mean, you know, routine kind of stuff. Other than that, it's a pretty sweet ride for a street bike. I'm not used to, you know, it's like night and day over the dual sport, you know, my DR. Well, you can't really compare the two. They're so different. This is so comfortable on the street. I mean, it's like a Cadillac, you know. The saddle is so comfortable. I mean, this is the kind of bike where you don't have to put a Corbin seat on it or anything. The factory seat is very comfortable. But yeah, it's not a super bike, and I didn't want a super bike. I don't race. I don't have to go 180 miles an hour. But this has plenty of power. I mean, it's an old school bike. You know, we're talking carburetors here, which is fine. But it doesn't have the highest performance, you know, of like a Gixxer or something that's, you know, fuel injected and all that. But you know, if you're on a budget, I mean, these bikes are very affordable. Very affordable. So if you're looking for a decent street bike, that good commuter, all-around bike, insurance is cheap, look into the Katana. They made a 700, 750, I think, too, as well as a 1,000. But 600 is plenty. I mean, it will fly. I have to watch myself, because if I'm just running on the freeway, I mean, you look down and you're doing 85, 90. You wonder why, you know, why is everybody driving so slow? And then you realize, well, you're going a little too fast. But yeah, so it is a big switch from the dual sport, from the DR350, but they're both different animals, you know. This element, of course, is the street, and it would not do, you know, you'd have a real hard time taking this on trails or anything like that. It's not cut out for it. And the same thing with the DR, you know you're really pressing your luck running the DR on the freeway. It'll do it, but it's got its tongue out. This is the kind of bike where you can drive from LA to San Francisco and it doesn't even beat you up. You know, if I ride my DR all day, man, you're beat. You know, you're beat. It's the difference between, like, you know, riding in a Jeep and riding in a Lincoln or something. You know what I mean? It's that kind of difference. But we just wanted to introduce the black Katana to the stable. So now I'm street bike and dirt bike owner. This is a great bike to carve the canyon roads in, stuff like that. I got a few, like I said, I got a few projects to do with it. But there's no dents. The fairings are not all mutilated. A lot of times these bikes, this is 14 years old, this bike. and you know, the tank's not dented, the seat's not ripped. It has 21,000 miles on it, which is like just broken in. If you do normal maintenance on these engines will go 100,000 miles no problem. These Bandits are other good Suzuki bikes. So you know, you can find these way under $3,000 even. So you know, like I said, if you're on a budget, it's a bike to look out, you know, to check out. If you're new to bikes, you know, this can be a first bike. It's not that intimidating. I would say, you know, if you have half a brain and you have some common sense, it's a great first bike. You're not going to get too bored with it. You know, you get a Ninja a 250 or something in a couple months, you're like, is this all it does? You know, you're ready to sell it and upgrade. Where you get something like that, and you're going to have, you know, it's a decent bike. I mean, even if you're experienced, you know, I've been riding bikes for a long time, and it's okay, man. Anyway, just a quick video to introduce the Katana. So maybe we'll start making some other street-related videos. I want to make them run out to Campo. Great bike for that. Okay, ta-ta for now.